Yes, I can. Beautiful. Awesome. All right. Welcome everyone to this life transforming webinar where I am going to show you how to transform your body in 30 days or less without stress or starvation. And this is going to work for you even if you have already given up on weight loss. My name is Coach Yesunde Laura, and I'm a multiple award winning health, wellness, and weight transformation coach. So let's quickly do a sound check or roll call. If you can hear me, please represent your state or your country in the chat. If you're not in Nigeria, please represent your country. If you are in Nigeria, tell me your state. Go ahead and do that quickly in the next 2 minutes. I'd like to know if you can see and hear me. Okay, thank you. I see a lot of people are joining us now. Usiju, thank you. Thank you. Precious, thank you. Nkiru, thank you. Efre, thank you. So tell me your name and where you're joining me from. Tell me your name and where you're joining me from in the chat. Your name and where you're joining me from in the chat. I'll be engaging with you once in a while. So let's quickly proceed because of time. Ladies and gentlemen, what I'm about to show you in this webinar will literally blow your mind. For some of you here, it's actually going to change your lives. This has actually changed the lives of thousands of people already. Let me show you examples. This is Joycelyn from Ghana. Joycelyn was able to move from 95.85 kilograms, that's almost 96 kilograms. From that, she was able to move to 77 kilograms. And from 42 inches of her waistline, she was able to drop to 32 inches. And from dress size 16, she moved to dress size 12. The person in between them is Ella. Ella, of course, you can see her before and after picture. And to my far right here on your screen, you see Pastor Akinola, who says, I feel more love and confidence about my body. I can't remember the last time I could wear a sleeveless top. So she put on a sleeveless top for the first time in a very long time. And she sent it to us for us to see how beautiful she looks in the sleeveless top. Now, I can guarantee that this is actually going to change your life too. So in this webinar, you're going to discover quite a number of things. Why you feel stuck in your current body despite your previous attempt, the mistake you're making that makes weight loss difficult no matter what you do. I'll show you the mistakes you're making that makes it difficult to keep your weight off even when you manage to lose it. I'll show you how to look fit and fine whenever you want it without going to the gym or giving up your favorite foods. I'm also going to show you how to get back your sexy body after childbirth, even if it looks like you're still pregnant and you and I know that you're not. I'm going to show you how to avoid all the side effects associated with weight loss while enjoying better health and permanent weight loss. I'll also show you practical, effective, and fast weight loss techniques that you can start applying immediately. Now, after listening to all the things I have in stock for you tonight, do you think it's going to be kind of you to allow anybody you say you care about to miss out on this webinar? So what do I need you to do? Quickly click on the subscribe button of this YouTube channel. Click on subscribe. And that is also going to put in an advantaged position so that anytime we drop new videos, you'll be able to see it. Right then, once you have subscribed, click the copy button, copy the link and share. Copy the link and share. You can share to individuals, tell them to join us now. You can share to your status, you can share, just share across social media platforms. Quickly do that and come back and drop me a done in the comments. Come back and drop me a done in the comments. I celebrate all of you. I see Fatima from Kano, Efre from Lagos, Precious from Abuja, Ayobami from Abuja, Sukri Bibs, I don't know, okay, this is from Abuja, Precious from Abuja, Ayobami from Abuja. It looks like this time around we have a lot of people from Abuja. Abuja people, how far now? I see Nkiru from Abuja, Usiju from Adamawa, and so on and so forth. Yes, I see all of you. Once you share the link to this live stream, come back and drop me a done. I want to celebrate you specially. Are you doing that already? Now, who is this webinar for? This webinar is for you if you need a very simple way of losing weight, or you have tried weight loss before and failed at it, but this time you need to get it right. Or is it that you want a better overall health? Could it be that you want to have a permanent body transformation? Or your own is that you want to lose weight, but you don't want to miss out on eating the food that you love? Could it be that you don't want any side effect emanating from your weight loss, whether now or in the future? Or is it that you don't have the time? Or you don't even like the idea of burning yourself out in the gym? Now, whichever category you fall, congratulations, because this webinar was specially designed for you. Now, there are two sets of people that this webinar is not going to help. The first set of people are those with invisible beliefs, negative mindsets, and stereotypes about weight loss. They already have that preformed opinion about weight loss, and that's not even going to be a problem for me, except that these same people are not willing to learn new methods. They believe what they know is the ultimate, so they don't want to learn from any other person. If you're that kind of person, this is not going to help you, because tonight I'm going to be breaking tables, I'm going to be shaking tables, I'm going to be teaching you new things. Like, you're literally going to be on learning the things you know and learning new things. So if you know that you are the kind of person that is always like, it's a lie, it's a lie, you cannot, this webinar cannot help you. Now, if you came here looking for a way to get slim quickly without any kind of effort, like you are looking for somebody that's going to lose weight for you, like just be sleeping and waking up and the weight to be dropping, doing absolutely nothing, this is not going to help you, because, I mean, there's some work to do. Yeah. Now, in this webinar, I'm going to show you two different kinds of value. The first kind of value is a life-transforming free value, and you can start implementing it immediately to give you your permanent weight transformation, right? So this is for everybody, and it's the first kind that I'm going to give to you. The second kind of value is for those who love speed and want to cut out the guesswork, right? You want your results faster, better, and you want to cut out the guesswork. Now, I'm going to show you this kind of value towards the end of this webinar, and trust me, it's not going to be free. I need to tell you ahead of time that this is not going to be free. But let's cut a deal. If I am able to deliver on the first kind of value, such that you're able to get some crazy actionable value that is capable of transforming your life, do I have your permission to proceed to the second kind of value? Deal or no deal? Deal or no deal? Deal, 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 deal. Okay, I see a lot of done. Usiju, thank you. Aswegu, thank you. John, thank you. Eniton from Abuja, thank you. Efred Don, thank you. Happiness from Abuja, thank you. If you have not shared this live stream, you're not doing well, copy the link. First of all, click on the subscribe button. Click on the subscribe button. Copy the link to this live stream and quickly share it to people that you love. Go ahead and share. Go ahead and share. There is love in sharing. And Kiru, thank you. I see you. Deal. So let's move quickly because of time. There's a lot that you are going to learn tonight. So let's move. Now, what you're going to learn tonight has helped Wumi to lose 8 kilograms of weight and 4 inches of waistline. And she did this not in 30 days, in just 14 days. It has also helped Ella to lose all her weight and belly fat, and has helped her to stay out of the hospital for almost 2 years now. I mean, the last time she was having a conversation with me, she told me, Coach, I have not tasted paracetamol since I joined your program about 2 years ago. That's how beautiful this is. So when I promise you they are going to lose 5 to 7 kilograms of 30 days in just 30 days, I'm just being modest. I mean, people have done way more than that. Right now, does this guarantee that you're going to lose 5 to 7 kilograms of weight in 30 days? Almost. What is going to give you the guaranteed result is whether or not you are going to be taking action on what I will show you in this webinar. Now, my question to you is, who is going to take action? Who is going to take action? If you're going to take action, drop for me in the chat. Let me know if you're going to take action quickly. You can drop an emoji. You can just say me. Let me know who is going to take action. I need to know they're going to take action because I don't want to waste like about 2 hours plus of my time when you're not going to take action. If I need action takers on this call. So who is going to take action? Quickly. Who is taking action? Thank you, Chikam. So I see you've said done. Thank you. Yeah, who is taking action? Nobody is going to take action. Should we end it here? Are you taking action or not? Who is taking action? Yeah, Nkiru says she's taking action. Beautiful, beautiful. I want people who are following. Okay, Mabel says I. Awesome. Efrain says good. Let's move. I want action takers. I mean, just look at these people. This is Oyin, who was able to transform her body in 1 month. She says, good morning, Ma. Thanks so much, Ma. A month transformation. Imagine moving from this before to this after in just 30 days, just 1 month, right? This is AJ in the middle here. And she was able to transform from this big size to this size. And of course, this is another person. See how she was able to transform her body, lighten up her skin, and even flatten her belly in just 30 days. This is absolutely possible for you. Now, this just goes to show that if it worked for these people, It can actually work for you too. But the question is, do you believe? Tell me in the chat, do you believe? Do you believe this is possible for you? Do you believe this is actually possible for you? Do you believe this is possible for you? Where are the believers? Now I'm going to tell you straight up that there's an exclusive gift at the very end of this webinar. Now, it's going to be for those who wait attentively to the very end. I've told you it's at the tail end. You have to wait to finish with me before you will see this gift. And if you are distracted, you're not even likely to see it. Yes. It's only for those. I want to be sure that you are listening to me and you are here, you are learning, you are gaining, you are getting real value. So you have to wait attentively. If you have anybody, any child, any husband, any friend disturbing you, clear from where they are. Go and sit down in a place that there's absolutely no distraction so that you can get my gift. So enough with the intros. Good. I see that. And Nkiru, thank you. Very, very possible. I believe that with you. Now, enough with the intros. Who is this lady making all of these bold claims? And why should you even bother to listen to her? Hello, my name is Yetunde Laura. I can easily tell you some of my achievements. Like, I'm a multiple award-winning health, wellness, and weight transformation coach. I'm an author. I have authored 8 books, and about 3 of my books are currently being written. They're currently in pipeline. I'm also a co-author of a science textbook that is being used in Nigerian secondary schools. I am a columnist in both local and international publications. I am the founder of Dream Body by Laura Limited, a company that is duly registered in Nigeria. I am a certified nutrition weight management coach with experience, and I've helped thousands of clients across the globe to lose weight permanently. Emphasis on permanently, using the easy, effective, healthy, and the sustainable method. I've also trained over 30,000 people from more than 25 countries on healthy living and healthy weight loss. I have been featured on media such as leading radio stations, newspapers, and magazines, including the popular The Punch. If you're Nigerian, you obviously know Punch. So Punch has featured me, and national television stations too have featured me severally. Okay, I have met notable people globally. Um, if you know any of these people, just drop their names for me in the chat so that I will know that yes, you can flow at my frequency. This is the Eagle, right? Dr. Stephen Akintayo, the chairman of GTEX Holdings, a company that is global big real estate company. This is Pastor Tomi Adisa, the founder of Saint Mother's Global Prayer Hub. This is the Don Emeka Nobis, the founder of Alpha Nobis Real Estate Company, and of course a big shot in the knowledge industry. This is Dr. Augustine Owumere holding my book. He actually got 2 copies of my book that day. Yeah, holding my book. And he is the founder of P1 Group. If you have heard P1, a real estate company with presence in multiple states of this country. This is Nnamdi Ibe, the business surgeon. Beside that is Dr. Niyi Adesanya. If you know this man, you know that he's a very powerful leadership expert. And of course, this is me with Tokotaya. Both of them are holding my books. This is Mommy Mo, that's Modupe Ihirim, the founder of the Right Fit Marriage Academy. This is Lida Mute Efe, the founder of the Leadership Tribe and also a visibility coach. This is Femi Adisa, the founder of the Biblical Billionaire Club, actually talking about my book. This is the celebrity publisher Fola that day of Warital. Of course, this is Boda Dakpo, the intellectual violence man and the video ad expert. And this is Temi Ajibewa, aka the Electric Temi, all the way from United States of America, and so many other people like that. I don't want to keep boring you with people that I've met. Now, I could go on and on telling you these achievements, but permit me to tell you a few ugly things about me too, right? This was me some years back. And at this time, it was 2017, and I had tried to lose weight after being obese for 14 years. Now, I must state that I was not born big. I was not born obese. I actually had a very small stature when I was growing up, but all of a sudden, I began to blow up. And then, boom, I became obese, and that's what I got. So for 14 good years of my life, I struggled with obesity, okay? And those 14 years were actually characterized by serious body shaming, multiple health challenges, and multiple losses, okay? I Now, how do you deal with people telling you things like, "So as big as you are still eating," or people come and see you with drugs and they're asking questions like, "Why do you love food so much? Is it food?" Other people will come and say, "Please, I beg, don't sit down that chair here. Don't break my chair. Let me double and triple it before you can sit down." Or you say the multiple false accusations that I was the one that broke the chairs in church, even when I know absolutely nothing about how the chairs broke. You know, when chairs break and pastor is asking who broke the chairs, the popular belief is that if I had sat on that chair, it was destined to break. So whether I was one that sat on it when it broke or not, it was because I had sat on it, that's why it broke. You can imagine that kind of mindset. So pastor will be saying who broke the chairs, and the whole church will just look in my direction and chorus my name. How embarrassing can that be? Tell me how can you put yourself in this situation and try to relate with it? Now, how many of these things can I actually recount? It was a season of back-to-back body shaming, and people were calling me all kinds of ugly names. Now, typically, I am one person who would just allow things pass, without fighting them. So all those comments, I didn't know that even though when they pass it, I would just smile and allow it to pass. I didn't know it was actually gradually eating into my soul. Before I knew it, all my self-esteem was gone. I no longer believed in myself and what I could achieve. Public and private embarrassments were the order of the day for me. And what about people who are going to be looking at you and to your very face, they will start pitying you, right? And they'll be telling you things like, "Pele, sorry, rora, be careful, because they have observed that you are heavy and you are struggling to carry yourself." How many of these things can you relate with? Tell me in the chat. How many of these things can you relate with? I became so ugly in my own sight and very ashamed of my own body. I hated my body, my dresses, the scale, the mirror, and even snapping pictures. I didn't like any of these things. The things I found pleasure in became so uninteresting. I just wanted to live every day of my life without an expectation. If possible, just leave me alone in isolation. My self-esteem was actually the not the only thing that I lost. My confidence was also in the muds. I even lost my 9-year-old marriage. It was that bad. Yes, I lost my 9-year-old marriage. Well, I guess I was not the only one who noticed that I was no longer beautiful. Somebody else was actually seeing that I was no longer beautiful. But that's a story for another day. It was a season of serious emotional torture for me. And as if that was not enough, I had too many physical tortures added. I was a regular at the hospital, and there was no day that I was not on any medication. I suffered consistent health challenges like difficulties in moving, serious body and joint pains. It was so bad that I'd literally be screaming when I'm turning on the bed. Chronic fatigue. I was always tired. And I would always tell people I'm so tired. Yes, sleep disorders. My sleep was just not fine. And that also led to me being consistently tired. How many of this can you relate with? And this is just to mention but a few of the health challenges I faced. I was weighing a whopping 105 kg. Yes, I see people. Thank you, Bada. So embarrassing. Yes, you see, very, very embarrassing. Yes, very embarrassing. Very. Those were the things I had to go through while I was on the big side of life. I literally saw life leaving me gradually. You see, this 105 kilograms, people were actually telling me that they thought that I was 120, 130-ish because I was looking bigger than 105. But on the scale told me I was 105. Yeah, I was always on medication, like I told you, and the hospital had become my second home at this point. In fact, it is actually safe to say that I lost myself. My life became so miserable, even though, like, how we do it now, suffering and smiling. I managed to fake some smiles in public every now and then. So at first, I didn't attribute my deteriorating health to my weight. The only thing I knew was that I was never fine. Right? By the way, the distance between my last and my next hospital visit was the duration that my medication lasted. The moment I was through with my current medication, I would be back to the hospital to complain. It was that bad. So one day I was back to the hospital as usual, and while standing on the corridor of the consulting room, The doctor who treated me a few days before came out of his office, and on sighting me, it was so obvious that he was disgusted and surprised. He said, "Madam, what are you doing here again? I thought I attended to you a few days ago." And so in my own defense, I was trying to say, "Yes, sir, but I'm still feeling like this, I'm still feeling like that." I was trying to explain myself. And the next thing I heard was, "Madam, I beg, stop coming here. There's nothing wrong with you. Just go and watch your weight." Tell me, has a doctor told you that before? Has a doctor told you that you go and lose weight before? Has it happened to you? And uh, as soon as he said that, he left. He just walked out and left. Has that been said to you before? If you were in my shoes, how would you feel that a doctor is telling you in the presence of other patients that I beg, stop coming here. There's nothing wrong with you. Just go and watch your weight. How would that feel if you were me? Tell me in the chats. All right, you are very right. It wasn't the best of feelings at all. I actually felt hurt, embarrassed, body shamed. And I told you other patients were there on the corridor of the consulting room. They were there watching and waiting to be attended to. Very embarrassing. Well, I told myself this is not the first time somebody will be body shaming me. You know, I'll just shred it off as one of those nasty body shaming comments that they used to tell me. I mean, I'm used to being body shamed anyways. So that was my self-defense. I was like, I will soon forget it. So I was attended to by another doctor and I left the hospital. But you see that comment, there was something spectacular about it. It refused to leave my head. It just kept ringing back in my head. "Madam, I beg, stop coming here. Just go and watch your weight. There's nothing wrong with you." It kept coming back and coming back. So what I thought was, what if this doctor is actually right? So I began my weight loss search, right? And Google will tell you that it actually got tired of my searches. There was almost no weight loss group that I did not join at the time. Just like you. I mean, you can actually tell how many weight loss groups you have joined in this lifetime. I kept searching and searching like you, right? I bought skipping ropes. I did different kind of exercises. I fasted and starved. Nothing worked. My motivation was so low. My morale was down and I gave up. I actually gave up on trying to lose weight. And then I told myself, "Na fat I no keep person." How many of you used to say that? How many of you used to say that? "Na fat I no keep person." I know you say that too, so don't lie. Just come and tell me. Tell me in the chat. Let me see you. How many of you say "na fat I no keep person" to yourself? Yeah, I see people saying yes. So my family members. So there came a twist. One day I saw a colleague of mine who had resumed from a maternity leave, and she was looking so slim and beautiful. This lady used to be very big, just like me. And when she came back, she became the star of the moment. Everybody wanted to know her secret. Well, I also wanted to, but I didn't want shallow information. Don't forget that at that point, I was so desperate for results. And now, seeing that somebody has successfully lost weight, I wanted to know her secret. So I figured out that the right place to ask was not when the whole crowd was asking her for her secret. So what I did was to visit her office privately, and moreover, I'm a very private person. So I went to her office and I begged. I pleaded that she should please help my life, because at that point I was typically suffering. And thankfully, she was gracious to share. So she introduced me to the ketogenic diet. If you don't know what this diet is, somebody says I used to say that beautiful. No, it's good. If you don't know what the keto diet is, it's a diet where all our contemporary carbohydrates like rice, beans, noodles, bread, yam, swallow, all the things that you know as normal food, they are prohibited on that diet. I'm not allowed to eat those things on the diet. Now, I thought I was desperate, right? So I ignored all the warnings and I plunged into action. Before you knew it, in 5 months, I had lost 25 kilograms. I became the new celebrity. Hey, everybody wanted to know my secret. And if you know me, you know that I actually love to teach. I'm a very good teacher. For me, I call teaching my calling, right? So I began to teach. I remember back then, I had a group of students that I was mentoring in the keto diet. But in a few weeks, my students were beginning to turn cold and they were not turning up. Now, this is very typical of me. When you sign up for any of my programs, I check up on you from time to time. So I was checking up on all of them to find out what the problem was. And one after the other, I was getting feedbacks. Feedbacks. It's like it's too boring. It's too expensive. Somebody told me that I developed keto breath, and it's so embarrassing that I cannot leave my house. I am dropping out. Please, I can't continue. Somebody said that to me. And that person said it's too lonely and makes me feel different from the rest of my family. I have to have a different pot, it's different food. I cannot continue. I beg, I can't cope. Different complaints. But there was one that actually broke my heart and I will never forget. She says, I have been bedridden for days and diagnosed with chronic ulcer. Thanks to you. That was what she said. As soon as I heard that, my heart sank within me and I had to hang up on the call. I felt so betrayed. I mean, all I wanted to do was help. This thing has worked for people, it has worked for me, it's working for people online. How come somebody is developing ulcer? You know, I had to beat myself up severally that I was one that destroyed our health. It took me a lot of, so many months before I could get out of that. Right? At this point, I needed to reevaluate my method. I asked myself some serious and honest questions. I asked myself if I was really enjoying the keto lifestyle. And my sincere answer was no. Yes, I remember. I actually enjoyed the compliments. You know, when people come and tell you, what did you vomit? How did you do it? You're looking smart. You're looking more beautiful. You're looking this. You're looking that part very sweet. But apart from that, nothing else was enjoyable on the lifestyle. Now, I am a Nigerian lady, and I love rice. Now, for me to be on that diet where rice was prohibited, it was simply a case of suffering and smiling. Now, even if you say, oh yeah, forfeit rice for the rest of your life, what about all the other food that I've known growing up as a Nigerian lady? You're still saying all those food too are no longer food again. I should stop eating them. It was just not working. Now, imagine attending a party and saying no. When they ask you, what are you going to eat? Should we bring jollof and fried rice? You say no. And should we bring amala? You say no. What about my mind? No. This and the no. Samo? No. Pounded yam? No. This one? No. Okay, now what do you want to eat? What about porridge? No. So what do you want to eat? You say, give me salad, meat, and water. That was the only thing I was eating in parties. It was so frustrating, right? At some point, I had to stop attending parties because I couldn't bear the way people were looking at me. Like, is she trying to form like she's one white lady here? That's why people were always looking at me. They didn't know that I was not for me. I was suffering. I wanted to eat what they were eating, but I didn't have a choice. Now, imagine cooking your own favorite meals, serving everybody else except yourself. Then you now go and sit down in one corner. Everybody is eating your favorite meal. Oh. You go and sit down in one corner. You now eat cucumber, egg, mayonnaise, and water. How beautiful is that life? Just because what you have prepared, your own best meal, is for bidding on one kind diet like that. Imagine not being able to attend social gatherings or even eat out with your friends because they'll be looking at you in one way as if you are different from them. So many and so many like that. If you have done keto diets, can you relate to any of these things? If you have done keto diets before, tell me in the chat. Tell me in the chat. Tell me in the chat. How does it feel? Can you relate? So eventually, I had to dump the diet. But it was not long before my weight jumped back up. I was back to 0 point and was left with just two options. The first option I had was to go back to the keto diet, but I could not wrap my head. I could not get myself to get back to keto diet. Well, if I was not going to go back to keto diet, I had to continue struggling with my weight. Now, at this point, I need to tell you that comments of how I was getting fat again had begun to pour in. People were telling me, you're not watching your weight again. What's happening? Do you notice that you're getting fat again? Watch it though. Different comments. What I did was to actually, yes, it feels bad though. Yeah, it actually does. What I did was to go for a third option. And my third option was research. I could not go back to the keto diet because at that point I was tired of eating eggs. I was tired of eating all those food that they placed us on the diet. I was so tired of vegetables. I just needed something different. So I went into research. I threw myself into lots and lots of research. Yes, I actually had to go back to school. I kept searching and searching until I struggled. I was looking for a way to eat all of my favorite meals and still lose weight permanently. without the fear of side effects, while also enjoying my journey. I wanted that balance, and that was exactly what I got. I practiced and my results came out better. Okay, now don't let me assume. Look at this result and the result I got on keto diet. Haha. Okay. Olufumi Bada says, I tried, but it didn't last a week. I even tried. I should be celebrating myself for doing 5 months. I did 5 months on keto. I'll be your senior. Okay, yes. My result came out better. Tell me, this result or that result, which one do you prefer? I was able to move on this new lifestyle. I was able to move from 105 kilograms to 60 kilograms in less than 8 months, and for 8 solid years. I have kept my weight at 60 to 65 kilograms. Okay. Efre says, yes, keto is very restrictive and boring. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is very restrictive and boring. Now, thousands of people from different countries have been shown the way and they are very happy with their results. And now, it's actually your turn to be helped. But my question to you is, are you ready for my help? Tell me in the chat, are you ready for my help? Are you ready to be helped? Just like me, you probably have tried all kinds of weight loss solutions, all to no avail. Maybe you lost some weight and you always gain it right back. Or is it that you have given up on trying to lose weight and belly fat? But then, the fact that you are listening to me right now tells me one thing, and it is that you are willing to give it another shot. Maybe you have told yourself, after this one, I will not join any weight loss program again, and all of that. I understand how it feels. I've been there. And it is actually fine by me. Even me, I want this to be your very last shot at weight loss too. I mean, your run after weight loss coaches and weight loss program has to come to a permanent end. Don't you think so? Not because you're frustrated, but because you have found a permanent solution. And that is actually achievable. Go and ask my clients, they will tell you that for free. But then again, even if I start by telling you what to do and what not to do for weight loss and belly fat, you probably are not going to make much out of it. Well, just like you have not been able to make much of all the weight loss programs that you have been joining. So let's do things a little differently this time around. And that's why the very first thing I work on with my clients is their mindset. Believe me sincerely, if you have all the information in this world, but you have the wrong mindset, all of the information is not going to do you any good. And that's why I said earlier that if you have the wrong mindset, this is not going to help you. Right? Your mindset is the reason you continue to make mistakes that keep you running after weight loss coaches. So let's get digging into all these mistakes that make you feel stuck in your current body and have also prevented you from achieving and sustaining your dream body no matter what you do. Are you ready? I see a lot of comments. Yes, I'm ready. Yes, I'm ready. Yes, I'm ready. Oh, yeah, I celebrate you. I celebrate you. I celebrate you. So let's go. Let's start by talking about why you feel stuck in your current body despite all of your previous attempts. The first reason is that you fear failure. And if you find yourself asking questions like, what if this does not work for me? I am a menopausal woman. Will it work for me? I have health conditions that make weight loss difficult. It means that you fear failure. And what I can say to you who currently fear failure is that a weight loss program can only work for you if it is the right technique for your body type and your body needs. Otherwise, it's not going to work. Now, if you're asking questions like, what if there are side effects? I am still in my reproductive years. I still want to give birth to children, or I'm yet to start giving birth, and I want to give birth. It's not going to affect my reproduction. If you're asking questions like, I'm a breastfeeding mom and I don't want my baby to be affected, all of those things, it just shows me one thing, that you are afraid of side effects. Now, this is my response to you if you're afraid of side effects. Side effects are as a result of unhealthy weight loss methods. If you are able to get weight loss right, the only side effects you should be expecting is a better overall health for you. And if you have a baby, your baby would also enjoy the dividends of better health. Right? Now, if you ask questions like, what if the things I'm told to do are too difficult to keep up with? Then I say that a sustainable result is gotten through techniques that are easy and fun to follow through. If you are saying that, what if I don't have the time to commit to this? I'm a busy person. Well, if weight loss is actually to be permanent and sustainable, what you practice has to be seen as a lifestyle, as your lifestyle. So if you have the time to live your everyday life, you definitely have the time for weight loss. There's no special time needed for weight loss. It's just like you living your normal life. Just know what to do to tweak your normal life, and that is it. You have your result permanently. Now, if you say, what if I don't like the meals down the plan that they give me? The truth is, overly regimented weight loss plans can only lead to temporary results. That's the best they can give to you. That's the very best they can give you. It is better to learn to lose weight with your own preferred meals. And that is when you can get permanent results. If you're asking questions like, will they say I should cut off my favorite meals and treats? Well, cutting off food and food groups will only lead you to the feeling of restriction, just like I felt on the keto diet. And of course, all my students too were feeling on the keto diet. Instead of doing that, learn to enjoy your favorite within healthy limits of calorie allowance. And that is what will give you pleasurable and sustainable results. If you ask questions like, will I be required to exercise? What if I don't want to exercise? Well, I'm not going to lie to you. I'll tell you frankly that exercise is actually healthy and beneficial to weight loss and even your health. But the truth is, the bulk of your weight transformation will come from your meals, not from exercise. So it is actually possible to lose weight without doing exercises that feels like you are working out. Do you understand? Now, if you are saying, me, I used to start something, but I don't used to finish it, I find it difficult to follow things through. What you need is an inclusive weight loss program with a functional support and thorough accountability. It's going to help you a lot. Now, if you're asking questions like, would I say I should pay and continue to pay and continue to pay? No. Look, a weight loss program that empowers you to lose weight sustainably, that teaches you how to lose weight permanently, that's the only program you need. Just one program is enough for you. Now, if you find one of such, I will advise you to grab it with your full chest, no matter how much it is. Look for it and make that one-time commitment and stay empowered for the rest of your life. There's absolutely no need to continue running after weight loss coaches and weight loss programs now. You have to end it somewhere. So get permanently empowered and keep to your results for life. I mean, if you're asking questions like, will I look pale and sick after weight loss? Do you know that a healthy weight loss program will only leave you healthy and happy, not pale and sick? So if you find a program that is indeed healthy, go for it. Now, I know why I'm stressing indeed healthy, because I have seen many weight loss programs on this internet space that claim to be healthy, but when you check it well, you will notice that there's nothing like health in it at all. So be sure, do your due diligence, do your research before you commit to any program. Make sure it is actually healthy, and your doctor can give it a pass before you go into it. Now, if you're asking questions like, will I have sagging skin after weight loss? The truth is, it is normal to have excess skin after losing a lot of weight. It's not only you, it happens to everybody that has lost a lot of weight. But if you are able to eat well and exercise correctly, your skin will firm up, right? Now, if you're asking questions like, will I be able to eat out with my friends and family? Yes. A lifestyle-based weight loss approach will not deprive you of your everyday living and your everyday fun. So find one with a lifestyle-based approach and stick with it. Now, let's quickly move on to the lies you subconsciously tell yourself. If you tell yourself my fat is stubborn, I tell you that is a lie. No fat is actually stubborn. You've just not found the right weight loss technique that will work for you. And if you say this thing wants my family, Jare coach, my father is big, my mother is big, my auntie is big, this one is big. Yes, I understand that genetics plays a role in fat accumulation. But the truth is, the bulk of your weight is not gained by genetics. It is gained through lifestyle. Interestingly, the people we gathered our lifestyle from are our family members, really, because they're the ones that taught you how to source your meal, how to prepare your meal, how to plate your meal. That the ones, it's how they cook that you cook. They taught you typically every. So if they have unhealthy lifestyle, they are likely to pass it on to you, which could be the reason you have accumulated so much fat. Okay, now let's even now assume that it is genetic. Yes, okay, let's agree it is genetic. Do you know that even hereditary fat can be effectively and permanently lost? Are you aware? Now, if you are the kind that tell yourself, na fat, no keep person. Now, if you're not a Nigerian, what this means is that you're saying like something like, I'm only fat, I didn't commit a crime. Now, if you say that to yourself, I will answer you by saying it is true that it's not a crime to be fat, right? But did you know that fat has been implicated to be directly responsible for more than 2.8 million deaths every single year across the globe? And you can cross-check this fact. It is a statistics from World Health Organization. Did you even know that in 2019 alone, more than 5 million people dropped dead, untimely deaths, preventable deaths as a result of fat? Ignorance is not an excuse, though. So if you say you're not killing that person, are you checking it very well? Are you sure you're not killing yourself by not doing anything about your weight? Are you sure you're not doing that to yourself? Now, which of these fears and lies can you identify with? Tell me. Which of these fears and lies can you identify with? Now, quickly, let's look at the mistakes you're making that make sustainable weight loss difficult no matter what you do. Are you still here? Let me know if in the chat if you are still here. Tell me in the chat if you are still here so I know I'm not talking to myself. I need feedback. The mistake of your mind, what you think about obesity. Sometimes you think, it is the wealthy, it is the healthy that are big. It's a lie. Let me show you something. Obesity is not a sign of good living. It is the opposite. It shows that something is wrong with your body, actually. Here, I said that your weight greatly influences your health. Let me show you something. This is Dowie. Dowie says, before I started the challenge 2 days ago, the color of my urine was like Fanta. In my mind, I was drinking enough water, but the color did not change. So I booked an appointment to see a doctor because I was worried. The earliest time the doctor would see me was going to be September 25th. Yesterday afternoon, I noticed the color of my urine had returned to normal. I wanted to check again today. It's still the same. It's back to normal. I have cancelled the appointment and saved myself 35 pounds in transportation costs alone. Now, how do you join a program and the very next day you have started to see massive improvement that is enough for you to cancel a medical appointment? That's the power of transformation, right? The very next day after joining the program, she saw this transformation. She waited to confirm the second day. She saw that this thing has gone. It has gone. It's not coming back again. And so she canceled the appointment, saved herself 35 pounds in transport cost alone. Now, imagine if she was to add consultation fee, medication fee, and all of that. Imagine how much she was going to spend. Now, look at Ivy. Ivy says, I used to feel very heavy and tired when waking up in the morning to prepare for the day. And I also feel this serious backache. It's been only 5 days into the challenge, and I feel lighter and energized when I wake up. I am also more active than previously. My water intake has improved. My backache has reduced drastically, and I now enjoy working out my body. Thanks and God bless you, coach. Now, how do you move from the place of serious backache to beginning to enjoy working out your body in just 5 days? Just 5 days. Another mistake you're making with your mind is that you don't know how much obesity is doing, how much damage it is doing to your total well-being. Let me show you some examples. Excuse me. This person said, I had missed my blood pressure medications yesterday, and I still have not taken it as at 7 p.m. today. I decided to check, and Viola, it's been a long while I had this reading, even on my medications. And what was the reading? 120/82. Imagine taking blood pressure medications every single day, taking blood pressure medicine every day. and you still don't see this kind of figure, and then you stop taking it for just 2 days, and your figure is back to normal, your blood pressure is back to normal without the drug, and you were taking the drug, it was not dropping to this level. That is the power of transformation. Now, somebody says, I don't even know how to start, but you really brought out the best in me. Few days to the challenge, I went to the hospital to get my antidepressant drug. So this person was suffering from chronic depression. Unfortunately, we started the challenge, and in those 14 days, I didn't take a single dose of those drugs, but I am feeling okay with full confidence, and I do sleep well. No more antidepressants. I lost 3 kilograms. So thank you, coach. May God bless you abundantly. Now, how do you move from the place of always being on daily drugs, antidepressant drugs, to staying 14 good days without antidepressant drugs? And without the drugs, you are still feeling good in yourself, very confident, and you can sleep well. If you know those that have depression, you know that they don't sleep well. But this person is not taking the drug, is on this lifestyle, and is sleeping well. That is the power of transformation. Yeah. Valentina says, you are right, because so many things are now working well in the other room. If you are not a Nigerian, the other room means the bedroom. So she says so many things are working well in the bedroom. Now, can you imagine how many families have been separated and broken, have been divorced as a result of what happens in the bedroom? Can you imagine that just working on your weight can bring spice into your bedroom and even reunite your family and make your family to be together again? Can you imagine the effect of these things that you're actually taking so lightly? Now, another mistake you're making with your mind is that you think weight loss must be hard and stressful. So when you hear people like us saying, no, it can be easy and enjoyable, you are doing like this, Nimo, is a lie. Let me show you some things. I said your weight journey should be easy and pleasurable. Somebody says, I didn't even know it's this long. It's just like, yes, it's just yesterday to me. It is just yesterday to me. I think I am enjoying it. Thanks, coach. Now, this person had been with me on a one-on-one personal program for 3 good months. And after 3 months, she comes back to say, so we are finished. It's just like yesterday. I'm enjoying it. How many of you can say that about the weight loss programs that you have been doing before? Like after 3 months, you're feeling like, I don't want to end this thing. I'm enjoying it. Yeah. Now, this is Regina. Regina says, it's amazing. I love the challenge. At first, I was thinking I couldn't do it, but it's amazing. Somebody says, coach, I'm enjoying it. I'm loving exercise, feeling lighter, feeling confident and energetic. I am not letting go of this lifestyle. Good evening, coach. The challenge has been amazing. It's easier than I envisaged. Thanks for all the life-changing coaching. Somebody else says, I just want to say a big thank you for making my weight loss journey an easy one. Another person says, I'm on 7 kg down without stress, so just to eat healthy and with caution. And 7 kg was done in just 2 weeks, right? Now, another mistake you're making is with your plan. You want the results, but you're not checking the process. Just like me, I saw the results of one of my colleagues and I didn't check the process, right? You also compare your body with others. So you see people posting pictures online before and after. You feel pressured. You see celebrities here and there saying they did this and that. You are pressured. You are comparing yourself with them. You are checking, and this person lost this weight in 2 weeks. How come I cannot lose it? You are just comparing yourself, not knowing that your body is different from every other person's body. You have a unique body, and you must celebrate that and celebrate what your body can do, right? Now, you did not identify the techniques that will suit you as a unique person. So you went ahead doing weight loss the wrong way. You were just following the next popular method. If you see people taking drugs, you follow them. People taking teas, they say tea is the next big thing, you follow. They say, okay, it's now gym that is doing it for them, you follow. Hey, now it's surgery, you too. Quit doing that. Stop it, right? I said that don't just opt for the next popular method. Check if it is going to work for you before you jump on it. Somebody says the experience has been very eventful. I have been on some other weight loss program, but those ones were really cumbersome. I am happy with this one. Dr. Officer says, I took my waist measurement again today and couldn't believe that I was another 2 inches down. 4 inches lost in 3 weeks. I have never had weight loss like this, even on crazy diets. Thank you for everything. This is the best gift I could get myself as I turn 40 this year. My question to you is, what gift do you want to give yourself in 2025? Now, let me tell you a story. One of my clients signed up for our group coaching program, of course, the challenge. And 2 days into the program, she was not showing up. And like I told you, it's very typical of me to look for my clients. When they don't show up, I go into their inbox and I try to check up on them. So I did for this particular lady, and she told me that I have been bedridden for 6 days now, but I am grateful I am okay today. I got discharged. I am hope and hopefully I will join when I get completely better. So I asked her, I probed further and I asked, what is the nature of the sickness? She told me typhoid and malaria. And I had chronic ulcer too. I was throwing up blood. So in the course of that conversation, we got talking, and she told me that before she found us, she had joined the weight loss program. And she even sent me the new plan of that program. She told me the program. And that was a program that landed her in the place of chronic ulcer because they were hardly eating. So what I did was to just excuse her. So I said, okay, it's fine. You know what? Just go and take care of yourself. When you are fine and you're ready to start, reach out to me and we will know how to sort you. So she went, and just 2 days after, she came back to say, hello, coach. I visited the hospital today because I was asked to come back. So I did. The doctor said I was okay. I was already feeling fine. Just follow up left. So I spoke to him about my weight loss journey, and I showed him your flyer, and he went through the group messages and saw everything there. Don't forget, she was already added to the group. She just was not sending in a report, right? So the doctor looked at everything others were doing in the group, and he was like, if I had done this earlier, I wouldn't be sick. So when will I start? I said to him, anytime you tell me that I am fit. He said, then start today because you are okay, and this one will be good for you. Now check the last weight loss program that you did. Can your doctor tell you to go and start it immediately and it is good for you? If your doctor cannot do that, it means that that program is not healthy. Now, your food. The mistakes you're making with your food is that you oftentimes consume too many calories. Now, make no mistakes. That a food is healthy does not mean that it is low in calories. And if you take too much calories, you will gather weight. Okay, now, high calorie healthy meals, processed snacks and drinks, even those ones that are very high in sugar and fats, they are the ones that would usually make you to be adding up weight because they are high in calories. Another mistake you make with your food is you now overdo it. You now go on diet and reduce your calorie too much. Now this is another mistake. Even if eating too much calories is a mistake, eating too few calories is also a mistake. Because this is when I'm talking about too few calories, I'm talking about people that diet, right? People that diet. If you diet is a mistake. Now this is going to make your body to switch to the starvation mode. And instead of your body using the food that you're eating, it's going to be holding on to it and reducing the rate at which your body is working, which is your metabolism rate, right? It will reduce your body metabolism rate and begin to store food instead of allowing you to use it. Now, this is going to make weight loss in the long term very difficult because once you slow down your metabolism, it's very difficult to get it back up. Okay, another mistake you're making with your food is that you have a wrong relationship with your food. You are seeing some food as causing weight gain and you are seeing others as good for weight loss. The truth is, any food can cause weight gain and any food can be used for weight loss. It is how you eat it that makes the difference. So here I said you can eat anything to lose weight, but you have to eat it the right way. This person says that I am delighted with my progress, having lost a total of 14.5 kilograms, and that was in just 30 days. 14.5 kg in and 6 inches around my waist. The positive feedback I have received, improved skin glow, and clear urine color indicate holistic health benefits. I am particularly pleased that I can enjoy a variety of food without restriction. Did you hear that? Somebody else says, other improvements observed. My BP moved, that's blood pressure, moved from 140/90 to 170/83 this morning. I don't struggle to get out of bed in the morning again. I feel clean from the inside. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like my inside just got cleansed. Everyone keeps telling me to keep doing what I am doing, just loving myself, and I still eat what I like eating. Comment to Coach Laura, I didn't know I could do this, but it's so easy. I am really looking forward to the remaining days. I'm planning to make it a lifestyle. So this all these improvements came in just 14 days into the program, into a 30-day program. Somebody says to say that I eat anything I feel like. Thanks for your time and mentorship, ma. Okay? And so on and so forth. Don't let me just, you can see your screen. If you need to read it, just pause it and read. Now another mistake you're making is with your expectation. You expect to lose too much weight in a short time. That's a problem, because if your body cannot do up to that, you will get frustrated and you will drop out, and that is not good for you. Or you expect weight loss programs to be rigid and hard. So when you see weight loss program like our own that is easy and pleasurable, you are thinking it's a lie, Jare. Just like one of my clients that joined one of our group coaching programs some time ago, and she told us that she came to see the drama we were acting when we were telling them that they can eat anything and still lose weight. She said she came to see the drama to the end. But in just 12 days, the drama had happened to her. She had transformed her health and her weight had dropped significantly. Just 12 days. So, another mistake you're making with your expectation is that you expect weight loss meals to be too restrictive. So, if you see my kind of meal plan, where you will see pounded yam, rice, ebasemo, spaghetti bread, you are likely to be thinking, hey, is this a weight loss plan or a weight gain plan? Calm down. The people before you have used that same plan and they have lost the weight too. So you calm down. Calm down. Okay? Now, here I said set expectations right and your weight journey will be a walkover. Somebody says, good evening, coach. I'm so happy to be in this challenge. I can't believe that I'm eating like this. This your method is sustainable. Another person says, indeed, it's one of the best trainings I've had in my life. And I really enjoyed and learned many things from it. I learned how I can lose weight without using any unhealthy strategy. Before now, I used to eat food only once or twice a day and in very minute quantities without even losing the weight. But with your help, I have learned to lose weight while eating healthy. Somebody says, these are the things I observed. I feel very lighter. Usually, I would feel heavy and I got tired so easily. No more tiredness, and the bump is that my BP that would usually rise sometimes to 130 to 90/95. When I checked it throughout last week, it was 110/82 to 84. So, how many of you would like to have this kind of testimony? Tell me in the chat. If you'd like to have this kind of testimony all about your health, about your lifestyle, about your weight goal, tell me in the chat. Now, the last mistake you're making is with your goal. And that mistake is you not factoring health into your goal. You're not checking if it's going to give you any kind of negative side effects. You just want to get results at all costs. So you're desperate. Desperation, like I was desperate back then, is not a good place to be in if what you are aiming for is a healthy weight loss plan. Okay? So before you go for the next weight loss plan, you need to factor your health into it and be sure that it's going to improve your health and not destroy it. Then make sure that you also, another mistake you're making is that you don't factor sustainability long term into your goal. So you just want results, no, and you're not checking whether you'll be able to sustain it. Just like I went into the keto diet and I did not check if I will still be able to do it in the next 5 years or 10 years or anything. Now, some of your health, skin, and confidence issues are directly linked to your weight. Let me give you an example. Sylvia says that I have started this journey and this is my 4th day, day number 4. Day number 4. But I am already feeling so light. I didn't feel pains for my period. I was expecting serious menstrual cramps as before, but my period just came out without any pain. Now I know that my body does not need all that plenty food that I used to eat. Wow, indeed, information is power. Thank you, Coach Laura, and other coaches. You're really doing an amazing job and all of that. Another person says, honestly, with just 1 month of healthy eating, my anxiety problem reduced so much. Can you see that? Anxiety, mental health issues. Who would have thought that it's actually related to the way you are eating? Somebody says, coach, thanks for showing me the right way to eat. Plus, my skin is popping. Before I started this class, I was almost going to buy skincare products worth over 20,000 naira because of uncountable acne on my back and my face. But my skin is totally clear now, and my color is a bit brighter. I am feeling my fine girl shape. Now, this testimonial was sent in 14 days into the 30-day program. Now, how do you move from the place of uncountable acne on your face and your back, almost buying skincare products, to transforming your body and making your skin to pop, totally clearing off all the acne in just 14 days? This is what is possible, right? This has happened to people and it can happen to you. So how all these mistakes that I've talked about, how do you fix them right now and right here? Number one is to work on your mindset. I've told you the first point of call for transformation is your mind. Once your mind is transformed, your transformation will follow. Now, thankfully, you have been on this call. Even though I couldn't exhaust all the mindset that I would have loved to reset on this call, but at least you will not be able to deny the fact that being on this call has helped you to reset your mindset a little bit. Am I wrong? Tell me in the chat. Has your mindset received some shifts tonight? Do you feel better being on this call with me? Again, you need to plan for lifelong transformation. I've told you, don't be doing short programs. Do lifelong transformation. Set your expectations right. I've told you how to do that. Eat right. Eat all the classes of food, but eat them in the right portion sizes. Now, identify and practice techniques that suit your own body makeup, your body metabolism, and stick with them for the long term. So how would you know a technique that would work for you as a person? Number one, it has to be easy and pleasurable for you. Now, what is easy for you and what you enjoy is different from what I love and what is easy for me. So find the one that is easy for you, and you would enjoy the process. That is the only way to have a permanent result. Now, it has to be healthy because it shouldn't give you side effects. Instead, it will fix your pending health issues. Now, of course, it has to work because you are here because you want to lose weight. So it must give you that weight loss too, in addition. And of course, it must be sustainable. It must be something that you see yourself doing for the long term, like the next 40, 50 years, and so on. Now, let's take this a step further. How to achieve and sustain your dream body, even if you have already given up on weight loss. Now, tell me, if I showed you how to achieve a banging and sexy body in less than 4 weeks, is it going to be worth anything to you? Tell me in the chat. Will it be worth anything to you? Will it be worth anything to you? Over the past 5 years, I have helped 5,000 plus clients from more than 20 countries to lose weight permanently using the strategies that I'm about to reveal to you. Permit me to introduce to you the RPES framework. This framework is my signature framework. I coined it. And this is the framework I typically take my paying clients through. This framework practically fixes all the mistakes that I've mentioned in 4 easy steps. Step 1 is R, which is the realize step. P stands for plan, E is execute, and S is sustain. Let's take it one by one. In the realize stage of this framework, you have to realize what caused your weight gain, why you want to lose weight, why you should want to lose weight, why your previous weight loss efforts failed, how your body works to lose weight. Now, once you have been able to realize all of this and complete this step, you will have better understanding of what causes you to gain weight, and that will help you to prevent it. You will realize why you want to lose weight, and that will serve as the motivation that keeps you in this journey for the long run. Why your previous weight loss efforts failed, and that will help you to ensure that you will not fail at this one that you're about to start too. You should be able to realize how your body works to lose weight, and this will help you to make informed decisions and maximize the functions of your body to achieve the body that you have always dreamed about in no time and without any kind of stress. Now, most people do not take their time to go through this mental preparation because they're so much in a hurry to lose weight. Now, unfortunately, when those who skip this step eventually lose the weight, they fall off the wagon and cannot sustain their result. Just like you had some of my clients saying that the reason that they could not sustain it is because, they've been able to realize those mistakes. So in a short time, they are going to be back to their former size or even bigger than they started when they attempted weight loss. Now, here I said all battles are first won or lost in the mind. These are testimonials from my clients after I took them through the realized stage. Okay. Oluwatoyin says this past 10 days have been really interesting and indeed an eye-opener for me. I would say categorically that why I have not attained my dream body is as a result of lack of motivation, improper planning, no portion control of my meal, and lastly, inconsistency on my plan. Coach Laura, you are indeed a good one who wants the good in others. You have shown us many things that I didn't know. I cannot thank you enough. Aisha, after going through this step of the framework, also says that there are many times that I have tried but failed to lose weight. I now realized that I failed because I am not accountable to anyone. Thank you, coach, for your tireless efforts in inspiring and motivating us. I also appreciate your inspiration and sense of humor. So you can see that different strokes for different folks. Why you have not lost your weight is different from why these people have stated it. But you have to go through this step professionally to realize where your mistake really lies. Do you understand that? Now let's move to the second step of the framework because of time, and that is the planning stage. Planning is the art of settling down to strategize your permanent win. Whatever is going to last will definitely take time to plan and build. And that's why this step is important. There's absolutely nothing that you want to achieve in this life that will last, and you will not have to first of all plan it. Planning is as important as the result that you want to see itself, because that is exactly what it will bring you the result eventually, right? If you plan well, you will get good results. But if you refuse to plan, you may have to continue to endlessly search for weight loss solutions. Now, I have discovered that most people do not bother about this step because they underestimate the power of sustainable weight loss. And they are so much in a hurry that they eventually land where they started, and they keep cycling endlessly at the same point. Here, I said if you fail to plan, you plan to do what? Fail. Let me show you examples. This person said, I started on Monday 10 days ago with 117.9 kilograms. This morning, I am weighing 113.5 kilograms, 4.4 kilograms down in 10 days. I sleep better. My skin looks hydrated and better. I pass waste easily. Urine is clearer and does not smell awful anymore. No knee pains anymore. Now, take note that she said it does not reduce. She didn't say it has reduced. She says there is no more pain in her knees in just 10 days. Right? And that person says, as for me, I really appreciate the dedication of our coaches, especially our very own Coach Laura. Personally, I learned a lot. I have been on different diet programs, but I always have this binge eating whenever I start getting results. But it was different here. I learned the importance of balanced diet in weight loss. Every class of food is important to the body if taken correctly. It has changed the way I used to see food. Can you see that mindset shift? I am happy to share my before, during, and after photo to encourage everyone that needs it. As you can see, there's a great physical improvement in my abdomen and all over my body. And even my skin looks brighter. Friends keep asking me what lotion I use. This is a lifestyle I am definitely keeping. Thank you, coaches, for the opportunity to partake in this 30-day challenge. Much love. Somebody says, Coach, do you know what? I went for my monthly checkup and my doctor was so impressed that she withdrew all my drugs. And she said that if I can maintain my diet, I may never need the drugs again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Do you see that? I'm sure you can see that on your screen too. These are testimonials from people like you, and it can also be your testimony. Now let's move on to the third step of this framework, execute stage. Now this is when you practice all you know and you expect to see the result. Without this step, the first two steps, even though they are very important, will not give you any result. And this step is what I call the practical or the crux of weight loss. What techniques you adopt will determine the quality and the sustainability of your result. Most people actually know so much about weight loss, but they never take a step to achieve it. The desire, but the action does not follow their desire. The question I have for you is, I know you want this result. That is why you are here. But will action follow your own desire? Tell me in the chat. Will action follow your own desire? Now, this is the step that will give you your dream body that you have always desired. Now, here I said practice makes perfect. Somebody's testimonial here. She says, I have seen some changes in the cloth I wear as they are not getting loose. I have also seen a lot of changes health-wise too. My sleep is now normalized. Unlike before the challenge, that I would hardly fall asleep and I will have to rock myself to sleep like a baby. Now, she now sleeps like a normal person. She says, I no longer have body pain, swelly feet, and face. I no longer feel heavy like before. In fact, this has been my best fasting Ramadan so far. My sisters will be like, this year's Ramadan for me is incomparable to the previous ones. My addiction to caffeine was effectively managed, and I no longer have withdrawal symptoms and pains. Kudos, coach. My cravings for carbohydrates and soft drinks have drastically reduced too. I want to send in more, but make I pray first. And the last step of this framework is the sustain step. Now, this is working towards making your dream body a permanent joy. Excuse me. This step ensures you never have to chase after weight coaches or program ever again. This step will help you to always improve on your results, your look, and your overall health. Now, because many people jump into weight loss without planning for sustainability or even working to sustain it, they have very transient and temporary results, and that frustrates them into giving up on trying to lose weight. Now, here I said, don't start what you cannot sustain. This is Chiamaka. She says, I used to have serious body aches, but now I hardly experience them. I am glad that I'm on this journey. So far, grateful to God for sustainability and to you for accepting to be the ladder to my healthy living. Somebody else says, I've tried lots and lots of weight loss schemes, but this looks more sustainable for me and others that do not want to deceive themselves too about the right way to lose weight. Another person says, very right, coach. I feel on the contrary, this lifestyle, if followed properly, should actually eliminate illness. From this short experience, I know how I feel. And another person says, for me, the most interesting part is knowing what to do once you fall off the wagon. Let me ask you, how many weight loss programs would teach you up to the point of telling you, okay, even if you make mistakes and you fall off the wagon, this is how to get back on track. That is how much this program does for you, right? Now, I have developed the RPS framework to help you achieve your permanently sexy dream body. And I have gone over step by step how you can achieve and sustain your dream body. Now, you might be asking me, how do I apply this framework? There are just two ways to apply it, right? The first option is to do it by yourself. Now, check all the lessons I've taught you in this webinar. Go and start applying it to yourself. Sincerely, you might get results. But I have noticed over time that most people who try to do it all alone, they usually risk the frustration and mistakes that are associated with trying to lose weight with nobody to guide them or help them out, where they feel stuck. And that leads to little or no result. Okay, so if you chose option one and you feel like, I can do it now, Chibisha has taught me everything to do, I can do it. Now is a very good time to leave the class, because I've shown you the fears that make you feel stuck in your current body, the mistakes to avoid. I have even handed over to you my signature framework, and everything you need to do by yourself, I've given it to you. So at this point, we can say thank you for going and coming to this webinar. We want to excuse you now. You can go. Yeah? Ladies and gentlemen, if we have come to the end of the freebie section of this webinar, my question is, did I deliver my promise? Can I continue with the second part of this webinar? Did I give you value? Did I deliver my promise? Can I proceed? Tell me in the chats. Yes, I am beginning to see feedback. Tell me in the chats. Did that deliver value? Do you feel like you have learned something tonight? Well, if you are still here, it only tells me one thing. And it means that you have chosen option 2. And this is the moment you have been waiting for. What is option 2? It is that you want me to help you. You want me to help you fast track and cement your results with my signature coaching program. And that means that you want me to coach you, show you step by step exactly what to do, help you to implement it, and also hold you accountable. You want me to help you achieve a permanently hot, sexy body. But before I show you how I'm going to help you, let's do a quick exercise. And I would need you to cooperate with me by closing your eyes. I want to do some imagination. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Close your eyes. We are going to be imagining something now. Imagine that it is 6 a.m. and the day is beginning to brighten again. You open your eyes slightly to see your beloved husband sleeping right there beside you. You took some minutes to reminisce on last night's lovemaking. The last time he was on full steam like that was when you newly got married. And then you give him a soft but meaningful good morning kiss. You rise, full of energy and vitality for the day's activities. You remember how sound your sleep was. This was something you used to struggle with that has not become so easy for you. You couldn't but say a word of thank you to God for your newly found lifestyle. Just then, you walk towards the mirror and cannot help but notice your well-trimmed body with your curves well articulated. The confidence with which you carried yourself made a statement. You look into the mirror and you see a charming woman full of energy, joy, and life. You step into the bathroom and you wrap the towel around you. I just can't believe that this day, when I will fit into this size of towel, would come. You said. You pick up your toothbrush, and as you look into the mirror, smells of admiration widely spread across your face. You just cannot stop admiring such a beauty that you have become. Heading into the bath, you notice that you can comfortably scrub your back, a previously impossible task. You burst into songs of praise. Your joy cannot be contained. Stepping out of the bathroom, you begin to dress up while singing. And then your eyes stray to the dress, hanging right there on the hanger, waiting for you to put it on. You pick it up and stretch out the sides. Is this for me? As in, I am the one to put on a size 8 dress. Did this really happen to me? Several questions scroll past your head in split seconds without waiting for responses. In a flash, you remember your last hospital visit. It was your routine checkup. After the doctor had examined your results, he was so impressed that he withdrew all your drugs, commended your new lifestyle, and asked you to continue with what you did that got you this result. Again, you remember how your last play with the kids went. It was so full of fun as you chased them around and played football with them for several minutes without losing your breath. Climbing the stairs no longer scares you. Even the kids, your husband, and your domestic staff no longer fall sick as often as they used to. So much money has been saved, you thought. Quickly transitioning from there, you remember your last visit to the tailor's place and how everyone screamed when they saw you. After taking your measurements, they couldn't help but thank God for you and ask you for your secret. See how your skin is glowing. Catherine, show us the secret to always looking younger now. Eh? Did you change your cream? What cream do you use now? Your confidence is contagious. I am really happy for you. Oh, you self. Come and show us the way now. You are so happy these days. Me, I used to be the smartest in this circle, oh, but Catherine has overtaken me. Who would have thought that you are actually this beautiful? Several comments from your friends ran through your heads as you beam with a wide smile that even you did not realize. You look so radiant and beautiful this morning. The voice of your heartthrob snaps you out of your many thoughts. Oh, you are awake. How was your night, my love? You quickly replied. leaning forward to receive his intended good morning kiss. You hear him ask you, "What is the secret of this radiant glow on my wife's face?" So, "I bless the day I met Coach Laura," you said. "Oh, that. I am grateful that after all the attempts, God finally sent us an angel to deliver us from this cycle of losing and gaining back weight. My wife is fully back, and the energy with which she takes me up on a march is so superb. I am the most favored with this lifestyle that you have found." He responded, "You can say that again, my love. Coach Laura is truly God sent," you say as you both exchange a passionate kiss. "Oh my God." Almost gasping for breath, you look in the direction of the clock. "I'm almost late for my speaking engagement," you say. As you dress up quickly, your phone keeps ringing. It is a call from your personal assistant. You could tell that she was calling to remind you of the time of the event. "Tomiwa should be waiting for me in the living room already. Oh. This is our call," you said. As you dress up, you notice the lustful look on your husband, as if he would have you back in bed. "Abeg, don't give me that look now. I'll be right back to you soon now," you said playfully. "You had better come back prepared for me, oh, because you are so irresistible these days." You both chuckle as you exit from the door. He follows you with, "I love you so much, my baby." "I love you too," you say as you hurry down the stairs, not minding if he hears you. Right in the sitting room is Tomiwa, your assistant, whose admiring countenance and wide open mouth greet you as you get closer to her. "Wow, this dress looks so good on you, ma. You are so beautiful," she says. "I know. Thank you so much. And good morning," you reply, as if she remembers something. "Oh, good morning, ma," she says. "I am so sorry. Your beauty made me to forget my manners." You both laugh as you try to hurry for the door, only to be held from behind in a tight hug. "You are so beautiful, my darling," the voice said. Turning around to reciprocate the hug, you replied, "Thank you, my baby. I am glad to have you." "All right, baby. Head quickly to the event. I will be watching your presentation and cheering you on from here," he says. "I trust you," you respond. Letting go of the hug slowly, you beckon on Tomiwa to pick up the documents and the tablets you had dropped on the table, and you both head for the car. "Ma, you are so beautiful," were the compliments that greeted you from every one of your domestic staff, the driver, the security, the cook, everyone. The journey lasted for a little over 15 minutes. As you alight from the car, you were greeted with a loud cheer from the anticipating audience. The event host was right there to welcome you, and the media houses were struggling to get your attention for a brief interview. You enter the venue and make for the seat reserved for you at the all-women's conference. As the moderator reads your profile just before your session, the loud cheer that greets you was deafening. With a standing ovation, you were ushered to the stage. With your shoulders high and your confidence tops, you head for the stage to speak, but could not help but notice the admiration on the faces of every one of your audience. The cheer continued until you managed to calm them down a few minutes later. After speaking for about an hour and a half, you call for questions, and everyone wants to know the secret of your beauty and transformation. The event ends, and one media house after the other, you grant them interviews. You head home quickly to the eagerly waiting arms of your husband. It was a home that you had gotten for yourselves in the Bahamas for your vacation. Now, open your eyes. How did that feel? How did that feel? Tell me in the chats. How did that feel? How did that feel? You know what? What you just felt is possible for you. If only you are going to do what those who have the results are doing. And it is actually not far-fetched. I offer you my help with implementing this framework that I have taught you for the past few hours, and a lot more that yet remains for me to teach you. See, the truth is there is a lot more that we can achieve, but the time will not permit. Not even if we stayed here for two, for 3 whole days, right? We will not be able to finish all of this in like morning till night, morning till the next morning. 3 days, we will not finish. Okay? But if only you will work with me for just 30 days, I promise to transform your mindset so that you never feel pressured by what is happening around you or even give in to self-pressure. With my help, you are assured that you will get your desired result. A sexier, slimmer, healthier, brighter, more confident, smarter dream body by the end of 30 days. Not only will your mindset drastically improve, your relationship with food will receive a boost. Your self-confidence will shoot up to the sky. You will love your body again. Your marriage, if you are married, will feel the impact. Your weight will drop by at least 7 kilograms and your waistline will drop by at least 3 inches. You will see yourself transforming into the queen or the king that you truly are, with your curves and body shape well articulated. You will know how to keep your results for life. So your chase after weight loss programs and weight loss coaches can finally end. Just like you have seen in all of these testimonials and a lot more that time will not permit me to show you. By the way, if you like to see all of these testimonials firsthand, you can visit our website. It is www.dreambodybylaura.com. We have several thousands of our testimonials on that website, right? Just go ahead and see for yourself what people like you are achieving on this program. Now, just like the testimonials that you have seen, your physical, mental, emotional, marital, and even social health will drastically improve. I guarantee that you would absolutely love what you see. And you don't really have to do much. Just accept my help and follow my instructions for just 30 days. Accept my help and follow my instructions for only 30 days. And I promise you that my instructions are not going to break your back or even your bank account. No, you don't have to give up your favorite meals. You don't even need to register for gym membership if you don't want to. You don't need to buy and keep buying drugs or slimming tea. You don't even need to save money for surgery. Right? But the question is, will you take my help? Will you allow me to help you like I have helped over 5,000 women, men, and children from more than 30 countries of the world? Or will you prefer to keep struggling to figure it out on your own when you can easily leverage my years of experience and research? Which are you going to choose? My help or to keep struggling? Would you allow me to tenderly, lovingly, yet firmly lead you to the land of reality of your dream body, where you can dwell for the rest of your life and never again have to worry about running after weight loss coaches? Will you? Will you? Tell me in the chats. Will you allow me to help you? Will you allow me to help you? If you said yes, then congratulations. Dun, da, da, da. This is the moment you have been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, if your fire emojis are not too busy, at this point, I want fire emojis in the chat. Let them just be coming. Send me plenty fire in the chat. Give me the emojis in the chat. Give me emojis in the chat. If you have not subscribed to this channel, you have not done well. Click on the subscribe button and share this video, yeah? Give me the fire. I'm waiting for your fire in the comments. I'm waiting for your fire in the comments. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Sustainable Weight Loss Blueprint Program. So what is the Sustainable Weight Loss Blueprint Program? This is an online coaching program. So it applies to you no matter where you find yourself in this world. It's online based, right? So it's not physical. You don't have to come looking for me. It's online. 100% online, right? So the Sustainable Weight Loss Blueprint Program is an online coaching program that is designed to help anyone who is tired of running after weight coaches get their permanently sexy bodies without having to go under the knife, go through the rigor of the gym, the expenses and health hazards of swallowing pills and slimming teas, or even having to eat boring and unbalanced meal. This program lasts for 30 days. In this program, I will help you realize what exactly is responsible for the weight acquisition, why you should even bother about weight loss, what you have been doing wrong, what you should do right, how your body helps you lose weight permanently without you sweating it out, popular weight loss techniques that damage your health so that you can avoid them too. I will help you plan your weight journey so it is pleasurable for you. I will show you easy, healthy, effective, and sustainable ways to lose weight permanently without breaking your bone at the gym or even eating what you don't like or swallowing boring and dangerous pills and teas. I will show you how to get permanently flat abs that you'll be so proud of. I will help you identify which of these techniques suits you best as a unique person. I will handhold you to practice these things for a period of 30 good days so that you are assured of maximum results. I will also hold you accountable with my team of coaches, and I will show you hacks and tricks to ensure that you are slaying in your dream body without having to ever bother about weight gain again. Now, apart from the Sustainable Weight Loss Blueprint, which is a course in its own with 5 modules and post-module affirmations that help you reset your mindset, you're also going to be getting as a bonus a 30-day meal and activity plan. Okay? And then this is what my clients have to say about my meal and activity plan. This person says, quite rewarding. I feel a lot lighter. I am enjoying the meal plan the most. This person says, this is the best looking meal plan for weight loss that I have ever seen. Thanks so much. Another person says, I was so happy when I went through the meal plan because there is little to spend. Most of the food items are the ones that we already use in our kitchen, so there's no need to break the bank account. Now, let me show you some of the meals. These meals were literally lifted from our program. You see, this is noodles, bread, beans, rice, swallow, name it. Any kind of food that you want to eat, you are allowed to eat on this program. Okay, forget the fact that they tell you that anything can happen to bread. Something happened to pasta. If you want to eat it, you'll be allowed to eat it. We will teach you how to eat everything you want to eat and still achieve your weight goal. It's as simple as that. You also be getting 30-day support, accountability, and group coaching. Okay. Now this is what some of my clients have to say about my life coaching course and accountability. This person, who is a medical doctor by the way, says listening to your onboarding call at her first session totally changed my mindset about weight control and other allied issues. I will be the first to recommend you. Another person says, I just like the accountability and the result that I'm getting. Somebody else says, beautiful morning to a wonderful, courageous, intelligent, smart, amazing coach, Kai. The list is endless. The way you split these things is really superb. Value packed. Every page, time, details is worth it. I love what I got. You are good at what you do. Keep being you as you impact more lives. Love you. Now, apart from all of that, you also get, I told you earlier that I'm an author, so I'm going to be giving you a couple of my books for free when you join this program right now. Yeah. The first bonus I'm going to be giving you is 39 ways to lose weight fast. This is one of my books. Also, Zero Stress Flat Belly, a 21-step guide, is another of my book that I'm going to be giving you if you sign up for this program right now. Of course, you're going to be getting my weight progress monitoring templates. I'll give that to you too. Now, at the end of this program, you will be able to know which weight loss techniques you should never engage in and why. You'll be able to tweak your body metabolism to give you your dream sexy body. You'll be able to eat what you love and still lose all the weight. You'll be able to do away with weight loss techniques that stress you and your pocket without giving you any significant result. You will also be able to permanently keep fit so you never have to bother about weight gain ever again. You would enjoy significant improvement in your overall health, enjoy significant increase in your confidence level, develop a deep sense of love for your body, and a lot more. You would also get general health improvements. Now, this is Angela from Ghana, and Angela, after 60 days, she was on a 60-day program. She says, I'm looking for other improvements. Skin keeps glowing, urine as clear as water. I don't crave for junk food like I used to. No longer having headaches like before. My menstrual flow is no more painful. I eat healthy, and healthier meals is now a part of me, and so on and so forth. Let me just leave that testimonial. It's on your screen. You can just zoom it and read if you are interested, or you go to our website and you read more testimonials. Now, this one, I'm particularly interested in this testimonial in the middle, because it is the testimonial from one of our clients, Hawa. Hawa joined our 30-day program. And before she joined, she was very skeptical. She told me that she was suffering from endometriosis, and she had already been booked for surgery, right? She was already booked for surgery. And so what I did was just, you know what, sign up for this program. Let's see how much improvement you can get in 30 days. So I encouraged her to sign up for the program while assuring her that her health is going to improve. But something surprising happened. 7 days into the program, she came back and she told me, Omo, I do MRI. MRI is a scan that scans the internal part of your body. So she said, I do MRI, and they are asking me what I did differently. So me, I was surprised now, because I was expecting her to see difference in maybe 2 weeks, 2 weeks, or maybe 30 days. And she's coming to me in 7 days. So I was like, are you kidding me? In just 7 days? This is amazing. She said that I felt like crying, and I hope I can forgive myself for not taking my health seriously. Now, you know, that is how you feel when you now know the truth, and the truth is setting you free, right? She said the adhesions and the lesions don't they dissolve on its own, as if na juju. I am so thankful to God that our paths crossed. Now, in 7 days, she was able to cancel the challenge, what do you call it, the surgery that she was already built for. Just 7 days. Just 7 days. Is that not mind-blowing? And so many like that. There's another testimonial here on the screen. You might just have to take time to look at it. Here, I see no more back pain. Urine is clear and not smelling. Blood pressure is stable. I have clearer skin. No more acne. Better discipline. I was able to lose weight even when I am on hormonal contraceptive. And so many things like that. So, again, you're going to get sustainable results. This was sent to me by Dr. Nofisa, and she said, I shared your contact with another friend and colleague. Of course, in fact, it is people that value health that are more in our program. Doctors, nurses, they are the ones that usually sign up for our program because they know the value of what we do. Okay? So Dr. Nofisa says, I shared your contact with another friend and colleague, and they are always preparing themselves. We have medical doctors who have incorporated our program as part of their prescription. So they would always prescribe our program for their clients that need to get weight transformation. Okay? Now, she said that I shared your contact with another friend and colleague. I told her about my weight loss, and she was floored. We have not seen in about 6 months, and she couldn't believe it. I have hit my 20-kilogram mark. That's how much weight she wanted to lose. And then she says, I fell off the wagon for about 2 weeks as I traveled, but I jumped back on immediately I returned. Thank you again, coach. Now, this is Olabisi. Olabisi says, from 66 kg to 62 kg, I maintained 62 kg. I don't want to go lower than this. And then I replied, oh, good. You achieved your weight goal during the challenge, and you have kept it off for about 1 year and 7 months. Is that right? She said, yes, coach. Now, the time we were having this conversation was sometime last year. This means that Olabisi has been able to successfully keep off her weight. The results she got in the challenge, she kept it up for more than 2 years and counting. Now, this is to show you that people are actually sustaining this result that they are getting. Of course, you're going to get a healthy skin. You will be getting a healthy skin. This person says, oh, see how fine I was. Everyone was like, and then what is happening? Oh, my skin glow is exceptional. Thanks, coach. And then Becky was able to do 17 kg of weight loss in just 30 days. 17 kilograms. Wow. In just 30 days. She says, I feel so healthy with healthier looking skin. Now, this is what you're getting. All the 5 modules of the course, and of course a post-module affirmation, like I've told you. All of this is currently valued at $250, right? Currently valued at $250. And of course, I told you I get to get a 30-day meal plan. Not just meal plan, an activity plan. So there's a meal plan in it and an exercise plan together in your meal plan. Okay, but you are at liberty to either follow it or not, right? We will teach you all of those things. Now, this meal and activity plan is valued at $40. The 30-day support, accountability, and group coaching is valued at $200. This book that I said I was going to give to you if you register immediately is 39 Ways to Lose Weight Fast, and we are currently selling it at $4. Zero Stress Flat Belly is also selling at $4. Weight Progress Monitoring Template is selling at $2. Now, if you add up all the things you are getting on this program, you will notice that that is a total value of $500. And if you convert that to Nigerian Naira, that's about 750,000 Naira. Let's go through what you are going to get again. The cost alone, $250, 30-day meal and activity plan, $40. You can take your calculator and do this calculation now. You're getting life coaching, maximum support, accountability for the entire period of the program, which is $200. You are getting 39 Ways to Lose Weight Fast ebook, $4. Zero Flat Belly ebook, $4. Templates for monitoring your weight progress, $2. And that's a total of $500. Now, I am about to blow your mind, because if you think this is all that you're going to get on this program, you've got to think again, because there's something called Fast Action Takers bonuses. Now, these bonuses are only for the first 5 to take me up on the offer I'm about to give to you. The first 5 are going to get a free one-on-one consultation with me, and that is worth $100. And $100, if you convert it to Nigerian Naira, that's 150,000. Now, let me explain this to you. If you want to get me on a consultation call with you, like 30 minutes, you want us to go on a call for 30 minutes, you will have to credit the company account with $100, which is 150,000, before you can get me on a 30 minutes call with you. Right? Now, this is what I'm going to give to the first 5 who are going to take me up on this offer tonight, right? Now, this consultation call is not just a time for us to be playing and chatting away. It is a session where you will get practical and tailored solution for your health and wellness journey. So if you have any particular health challenge or special consideration, or you have a concern, this is the best time to book to get this call free of charge. Otherwise, you will need to pay $100 if this offer expires. Again, I'm going to be giving you my latest ebook. This ebook is called Fat Burner Recipes Volume 1. And I taught how to use herbs and spices for fast weight loss. This book is valued at $10. And this is what my clients have to say about it. Just a few of the things they have to say about it. Other testimonials about it are on our website. This person says, I've been drinking cinnamon lemon tea 3 times a day. That's one of the recipes I shared in the book, right? And then she says, the miracle is that my blood pressure that was always at 157/104, or even a little higher than that, is now 135/101. Just drinking it for 3 days now. Thank you so much for the class. I pray by the end of the week I get to 120/90. I'm so happy. Cinnamon is doing miracles for me. Another person says, good afternoon. I tried cinnamon on my pawpaw banana mix. That's another recipe that I shared in the book, right? She says, it was amazing. Come and see me licking bowl. So we give you recipes that fix your health, fix your weight, and they are not the kind of recipes that you'll be frowning your eyes when you are eating them. They're the ones that you would absolutely enjoy tasting them, right? Also, I'm going to be giving you my Dream Body Affirmation book. This is definitely going to be working for your mindset reset, okay? So you get my Dream Body Affirmation books if you are part of the first 5. And this is valued at $5. I'm also going to give you the Sustainable Weight Loss Blueprint worksheet. This is also valued at $5. Now, you would also be getting special healthy meals recipe classes. This is where we'll be teaching you all kinds of healthy meals, so that you will not have a boring diet. Yeah? Now, in one of the classes where we taught Greek yogurt, somebody sent in the product and said, Greek yogurt is ready. Thank you very much, our trainer, because this quantity is more than, how much do you think this quantity is right now in Nigeria? This is more than 10,000 anyway. Now, DBL challenge is to lose weight and learn new food. Yeah. Another person says, my family now joins in my new lifestyle. This is absolutely profound for us. Imagine, because you decided to change your lifestyle, your family, they are seeing the effect on you and they choose to now get healthy together with you. Imagine how much medical bills you will save on your children, on your husband, on your domestic staff, on yourself, if you choose to get on this lifestyle. You'll be saving a lot of money, you'll be saving yourself a lot of pain, a lot of stress by getting on this new lifestyle, right? Somebody says, this challenge is becoming more interesting as it is bringing out my cooking talent. I am feeling like one chef. Imagine somebody that did not, somebody saying she feels like she's a chef because we are teaching her all kinds of healthy meals. So, I know the question on your mind right now is, how much is it? Just tell us how much is it. Am I right? You are asking, how much is this 30-day SWB program? Now, before I tell you the amounts, let me show you what my champions are saying. Because as soon as you register for this program, you graduate from being a Dream Body Army to being a Dream Body champion. Yes, we call you a champion because your weight can never again be your problem. So you are now a Dream Body champion. How many of you want to graduate from Army to champion? You want to move from Army to champion? Tell me in the chat. Okay. This champion says, at first, I was not happy about the price because I feel it was too high. But the full commitment of the coaches, the level of responsibility and availability, no partial treatment, they were disciplined to the extent of sending some of us to prison for as little as one omission. Their level of patience and tolerance was on another level. Above all, we learned so many things as bonus, ranging from yogurt making, different healthy food, and friendships. I can go on, but let me stop there. I am 98% satisfied. How do you move from the place of not being happy? When it was time to pay, she was not happy because she was saying, it's so expensive. But then she managed to pay, and now she's saying that she's 98% satisfied. Somebody else says, Coach, I am glad I found you. I am telling you, thanks for what you do. Even the money we pay self, not reach what we are getting. Which means the program is worth more than they paid. Just 2 days ago, I was on a call with one of the champions that registered recently. And when she saw everything she was getting, she said, wow, Coach, you are literally giving us all of these things for free. All these things don't pass 1 million when they give us. So that's what she said. If you don't understand pidgin, I'm saying that she was telling me that just judging by the list, the things she saw on the program, if I had asked them to pay 1 million naira, it would still not be equal to the value of what she got just signing up on this program. That is somebody's testimonial just a few days ago. Now, another person says, Coach. Now, this one came in just 3 days into the program. She says, Coach, this program past 60K now. Now, correct lectures you they give. Oh, I am grateful for the gift of joining your group. Now, as at the time she was telling me that it is more than 60K. This was when it was just purely 30-day challenge. We had not added the Sustainable Weight Loss Blueprint program to it. And she was saying that it was already more than 60K in value. Right? And that was the price that time. Now, imagine after we have now revamped it and made it even better. Imagine how much people say it is worth. Now, let me take you through what you are getting again. $50, the meal plan, an activity plan, $40, life coaching call, maximum support and accountability, $200, there's 9 ways to lose weight fast, $4, zero stress flat belly, $4, templates for monitoring your weight progress, $2. Total value of what everybody is going to get in this program is $500, right? But if you are a fast action taker, like I want to trust that you are, you'll be getting a free one-on-one consultation with me. That's $100. You get my latest ebook, Fat Burner Recipes Volume 1. That's $10. You get my Dream Body Affirmations, $5. Sustainable Weight Loss Blueprint Worksheet, $5. Healthy Meals Recipe Classes, $40. Now, that means that you are getting a total extra bonus of $180. Convert that to Naira, that's about 270,000 Naira. In addition to what every other person is getting, only for the first 5, right? Now, that's what you're going to get right here, right now. Add it together, you get a total value of $680. And that is actually more than 1 million Naira. That's typically 1,020,000 Naira. And it is only for fast action takers only. Now, I'm sure your heart is doing da. Is she going to ask us to pay 1 million? No, I'm not going to ask you to pay 1 million. And that's why it's good to be in a webinar like this, because you will be getting special offers that you cannot get anywhere else. If you were to invest in a life transforming program that has the ability to permanently transform your body and your health and make all of your weight problems to disappear forever, how much do you think will be fair for you to invest? Tell me in the chat. This program, after everything I've told you that you're going to get, how much do you think the program is? Oh yeah, guess. Guess in the chat. Tell me in the chat. Tell me in the chat, how much do you think it is? The truth is, even if you say it is $1,500, honestly, it is still very cheap, because I know some influencers that charge between $15,000 and even $25,000, and they don't even guarantee result. Many of them might even cost you several side effects that you must manage for the rest of your life afterwards. But for today only, and for every one of you that will get access to this offer right here in this webinar, I'm giving you for a one-time price, just once. Somebody is saying 100K, yeah? Others, oh yeah, guess. How much do you think it is? If you are on this call right now, I'm giving you access for just one-time payment, and the price is actually $100, and that is 150,000. But what I want to do, I want to blow your mind. Because you are here, I will give you 50% bonus. You're getting 50% bonus. So for everybody who is here right now, for the next 48 hours, you will pay only $50, and that is 75,000 Naira only. Only for 48 hours, right? Now, I understand what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, well, I know it's worth it, too. I know it's worth it, but I don't have that much, right? And tell me in the chats, considering all that you're getting, I mean, somebody has just guessed and said it is 100K. Is it really worth 75K? If I say pay 75K, is it worth it? $1 million or so. Okay, somebody's even guessing that I will ask you to pay $1 million. You see? It's worth more than that, really. Because this is permanent transformation that we're talking about. Do you know how much money you're going to be saving? How much health voila that you're going to be saving you and your entire family? Okay? Now, that is to tell me that you really know the value of what you're getting. Now, I understand the feeling of seeing opportunities in front of you, and inside of you, you are saying, I wish I can get this, I wish I can get it, I want it. But you are telling yourself, I can't get it because I don't have enough money. So for the sake of those that don't have up to 75,000, I want to do something. I want to give you a lifeline that nobody gave to me when I started my weight loss journey, and nobody else is going to give it to you on a normal day. I want to reward just a few persons. Please note, I want to emphasize that this is only for the first 5 that are going to pay right now. The moment I get 5, that's it. Everybody else will go back and pay the regular $50. That's 75,000 that I have promised you. Sure, you understand? This new price that I'm about to call is only for the first 5 people. Okay? Right. Now, this is the new price I'm giving to just 5 people. And there are people that are going to make the commitment right here, right now. So if you are one of the first 5 to make the commitment, I would allow you to pay just $35. Instead of $100, you pay just $35. Tell me thank you now. Yeah, tell me thank you in the comments. If you convert that to naira, that's about 50,000 naira. And if you are in Ghana, that's about 835 Ghanaian cedis only. And this only applies to just the first 5. So how do you register? I'll put that on the screen right now. That is the account details to register with. Okay, let me also pin it in the chat. Let me also pin it in the chat. Now it's scrolling on your screen. Go ahead and take action now. Another thing you can do to fast track your registration process is, if you are in contact with us on WhatsApp, you can quickly go to my WhatsApp inbox and drop me account details or payment details. Just drop any of those things, and you will be responded to immediately with the account details, so that you can be fast and you can be one of the first 5 that will take me up on this offer. Yeah. So let me pin this. Okay, I think I would have to resend this. So let me pin it. I have pinned it to the top of this chart so that you will see it if you want to use the link. And the link takes payment in multiple currencies. Any currency that you want to pay in: dollars, pounds, cedis, rands, forget it, it would take it. But if you want to use direct bank transfer, I've just sent it into the chat too. You can get it from there. I've just sent it into the chat. So alternatively, you can just drop me account details in my WhatsApp inbox. Ask for account details. Ask for account details and you will get the account details. In my WhatsApp inbox, I mean. In my WhatsApp inbox. Okay, so let's move ahead because of time. Like I said, if you're fast enough, you will get the entire Sustainable Weight Loss Blueprints plus all the bonuses that I've promised you right now, free of charge. And this is the account details. Do that before it is too late. In case you're wondering if this is going to work for you, let me show you something. Meet Philomena. This is how it began. She says, my name is Honorable Ofune Philomena. I am a retired senior lecturer and currently an online relationship counselor. I came across DBL, that's Dream Body by Laura, on Facebook, probably just like you. Before my involvement with Dream Body by Laura, I had participated in some other weight loss programs, and sincerely, my experiences have been roller coaster in nature. Consistency was lacking because accountability officials were not monitoring participants the way DBL accountability officers do. Then 14 days after, she comes to say, I went to the hospital with one of my children and grandchild for their routine checkup. I then asked the medical personnel to please weigh me, and oh my God, she said, Grandma, you are weighing 120.5. You have to work hard, and all of that. She says that the experience has been very eventful. I have been on some weight loss programs, but those ones are really cumbersome. I am happy with this one. She says urine color and smell is clearer and less smelly. Energy level is good. Craving or hunger level has reduced. Quality of sleep is better. Before, she would sleep 5 hours, but now she sleeps between 4 hours to 7 hours. And then her weight moved from 123 kg to 120.5 kg in just 14 days. A grandma, right? And then belly size reduced from 55 to 52. Size of other body parts, she says my skin is clearer and shiny, and people say that I look happier. My confidence level, very good. My relationship with food, I have better control over what I want to eat and what I should not eat. Surprisingly, a few tight clothes formerly, they now fit. My knee pains have reduced. Blood pressure is good. Blood sugar is good. My health has improved. Mental health is good. I can think more clearly. And all of that. Now, 30 days after, she says, practice, they say, makes perfect. The past 37 days wellness journey that I participated in has been an eventful one. With Coach Laura and her team at hand, especially the accountability coaches and our accountability partners, because we were paired. Yes, I'm going to get an accountability partner. The healthy living lifestyle was very engaging. Everyone was focused on the reason we joined the wellness program. However, one thing is clear. I feel lighter and better. I don't have mood swings anymore. Neither am I unnecessarily irritable. My waistline has dropped from 55 to 51. Some of my clothes that were very tight before can now fit. My skin glows. Some of the age marks have disappeared and are still fading out. My tummy size has reduced. I can confidently caution myself when I feel I am about to veer off track. Thank you, Coach Laura, for guiding and for ever being patient and correcting with love. Then she says that being involved with GPL has taught me a lot. I now know the importance of having virtually every meal with leafy vegetables and something like that. Okay, she says the wellness journey has taught me self-discipline. I know how to plate my food properly now. I also have absolute control over whatever I decide to eat and how to eat it correctly. I'm seeing results gradually. And when we asked her, would you recommend DBL to people listening? I mean, to you right now, she says, yes, of course. As a matter of fact, I have already introduced about 3 to 4 people by giving them the link, and I hope they will reach out to Coach Laura. So that is what a grandmother, a retired grandmother, said about the program. Now, if this program works for a retired grandmother whose metabolism has been grossly slowed down by age, childbirth, and so many other factors, is it now you that is not yet a grandmother that it will not work for? Is it you that it will not work for? Tell me. It will definitely work for you. So what are you waiting for? By now, you should have been able to determine whether this program is for you or not. So go ahead and make that quick transfer. As soon as you make the transfer, please come back to tell me that you are in so that we can welcome you and celebrate you. Once you make the transfer, please come back in the chat and tell me I am in so that we would celebrate you. Okay? Tell me I am in so that we would celebrate you. And we welcome you specially into the Sustainable Weight Loss Blueprint Program. Don't forget, only the first 5 will be paying 50,000 naira. After we get the first 5, offer reverts to 75,000 for the next 48 hours. And after 48 hours, it becomes the original $100, which is 150,000. I hope you understand that. Now, let me quickly answer your questions. If you have questions, please ask them in the chat. This is the time when I take your questions. This is the time when I take your questions. Please ask your questions in the chat. If you're asking how can I pay, is either you use the link or you do a direct bank transfer. So you can go to my WhatsApp inbox and ask for account details if you want to do a direct bank transfer. But if you want to use the link, use the one that is currently pinned to the chat. Just click on the link and you'll be able to do your payment. Now, in what currencies can I pay? You can pay in any currencies of the world, but if you're not paying in Naira, please try to use the link. Use the link to pay so that one can take multiple currencies. Now, if you're asking, is the SWB program for women only? No. We have seen transformation in men, even children, in this program. Can I do this course and program at my pace? Yes. It's actually a self-paced course. So you can take it at your pace, take the program at your pace, read the books at your pace, just take it cool with yourself. But then we have a specific 30-day period when all of us will now gather and we will now begin to monitor all the things we have taught you from the program. Okay, so in 30 days, we are going to now hold you accountable and then supervise the way you have been practicing the things we have taught you. If there are mistakes, we'll correct you, help you to get it right and to get better results than you have been getting. Do you understand? So the course is self-paced, but we have a specific 30-day period that we are going to announce to you as soon as you register. That is when we will now monitor you for those 30 days. But between this time and that time, you will have access to the course and you can take it at your pace. Do you understand that? Please drop your comment and questions for me in the chat if you have any. Now, when and where do the coaching calls hold? Well, the coaching calls hold on Zoom typically. Holds on Zoom. But we have support groups. We have Telegram support group and WhatsApp support group for different reasons, right? Can you guarantee results? Yes and no. Yes and no. I can guarantee results if only you commit to the process, you follow instructions, and you do what we ask you to do. I mean, I'm not going to do it for you, right? So if you follow the instructions, I guarantee that you get results. In fact, if you don't get the result, ask for your money back and we will give it back to you 100% after committing to the process fully, right? So that is the only time we give you that guarantee. Now, how much time do I need to give this program to get results? Looking at the testimonials that I already gave to you, that I already showed to you. You saw people testifying just 1 day into the program, 2 days into the program, 4 days into the program, 5 days into the program, 2 weeks into the program. People are testifying. So it all depends on your commitment level, right? And how much your body is able to do. But typically, we monitor our progress every 2 weeks. So I would ask you to give the program 2 weeks, right? To get the result that is measurable. Now, can I pay in installments? Absolutely yes. You can pay in installments, but so that you can be a part of the first 5 to lock down this special discount of 50K, you have to make your first installment right now. The maximum number of times that you can pay is 3 times. So you can pay 2 times, you can pay 3 times, but you have to make your first installment right now so that we will count you as one of the first 5 that are taking me up on this offer right now, okay? And you can enjoy all the bonuses too, even though you're paying in installments. Now, if you want an exclusive and private coaching, that is also available. But you have to know that this is a premium service, right? And of course, you'd have to be willing to pay premium if you want a premium service. So, like I said, we guarantee that if you commit to the process and you don't get any of the results, we will refund your money back 100%, no questions asked. So, yes, go ahead and make that quick transfer of just 50,000 naira if you're one of the first 5 right now to Dream Body by Laura Limited, 122-703-8966, Zenith Bank. Send the evidence of payments to my WhatsApp. One of the biggest mistakes you can make is to say, because I don't have money, so it's not for me. Don't do that to yourself. Okay? Just say yes, even if you don't currently have all the resources. And the forces of the universe will begin to flow towards you. That's how it works. Okay? Don't forget, all this that I'm talking about now, time is going. The moment we end this webinar, 5 people would have paid. I've said that once you pay, please come back to tell me that you are in so that we can celebrate you. By the time we end this webinar, I'm sure 5 people would have been complete. And for the next 48 hours, you would be able to pay 50% of the price, which is 5,000 only. Only the first 5 will be able to pay the special 50,000 naira offer. Okay? After the first 5, the offer will revert to 75,000 for 48 hours. And after 48 hours, price will go back to the original. Okay? Now look through what you are going to get again. Look through it over and again. Look at all the value that is waiting for you. And tell me if 50,000 naira is not a chicken change. I mean, that kind of investment to get this kind of transformation is a cheat, right? It's typically it's you cheating me. So go ahead and make that quick transfer right now. to this account details now, and don't forget to send your proof of payment to our WhatsApp line. Somebody is going to confirm your payment. Okay. Yeah. It's now time to give you the gift I promised. And so this is the free 5-day weight loss meal plan. Download this now. That's the link. Copy now. Type out that link into your browser and download it immediately. If you allow it to pass 24 hours, you will pay for this meal plan. So you can actually download it right here, right now. Do that right here, right now. Right here, right now. Right here, right now. Download it right now. That's the link to download the meal plan. Once you download, let me know that you have downloaded it. Let me know that you have downloaded it. That's the link to the meal plan. Let me see if I can copy it. Let me copy it and pin it in the charts. Put it in the charts. Can't you see? So that's the link on your screen. Just type it out like that. It's not difficult to type. Just do www.dreambodybylaura.com/product/dbl-5-day-meal-plan. Once you click on go, it will take you to the meal plan. Download it immediately. It's only valid for 24 hours. Now, if you have secured your slots in the Sustainable Weight Loss Blueprint program, come back to tell me that you have, so that we can celebrate you. We can welcome you specially. That's the link. It's already in the chat. The link to download the meal plan, the full meal plan, is in the chat. Click on it right now and you'll be able to download it. Okay? Yeah, thank you guys. In case you need to get in touch with us, let's say you're not even with us on WhatsApp, this is our WhatsApp contact, this is our emails. You can reach us by any of these emails. And of course, this is our website. You can always go through what we have on the website. Right. Aha. For those that came late, this is what I used to look like before. Yes, this was me on the keto diet. I'm waiting for you to download the meal plan. I'm waiting for you to download the meal plan and also to secure your slots, your discounted slots, and all the bonuses, right? I'm waiting for you to get all of that. And that's why I'm doing all of this. So go ahead and get it now before somebody else takes all of it. So this used to be me on the keto diet, and this is me now. Look at it. Which one is better? Look at me now. No, the difference is clear. Yeah, here I said fat is costing you too much. Actually, fat is costing you too much. This person says my tummy has really gone down. I have a clearer skin. The last test I did on cholesterol has greatly reduced. Better sleep, and all of that and all of that and all of that. My back and knee pain has drastically reduced. Before I used to wake up with body pains, but now I feel very active and refreshed in the morning. So many testimonials. This person says, no challenge, ma. I am enjoying every bit of it. Another person says, I've started, ma. I'm enjoying it. I feel good each day and I breastfeed well because I like it. So if you are that person who is breastfeeding a child and you're skeptical about it, people ahead of you have joined while breastfeeding and they are grateful they did. This person was able to move from 126 kg to 105 in a very short period. And she says she thinks she loves the lifestyle, she's enjoying it. And so many like that, so many like that, so many like that. 5.3 kilograms down, 4 inches of waistline down in just 2 weeks. Right? Somebody says, thank you so much, ma. I didn't know I can eat everything and also reduce weight. You are too much, ma. Somebody says, so true though. I feel lighter and sleep better too. My family now only want to eat what I eat and how I eat. It's great, really. And we work on sustaining this. You can see how families are being transformed because one family member chose to join this program. Right? And so many like that. Okay, so this person says, I can't keep this excitement to myself. I just want to encourage and motivate someone to move ahead. This is just 12 days I joined the group, and I didn't know I can eat everything and also slim down. I was like, let me watch this drama to the end. I started 11 days ago with 107 kg. Today I am weighing 104 kg, dropping inches both waist, hips, and shoulder. 3 kg has gone out in 11 days. It's amazing. I sleep well. She says I sleep well. My skin is firming up. No more pains anymore, mostly on my waist. Thank you, my coach. You are simply amazing. God bless you for this Dream Body by Laura platform. I am enjoying it day by day. She came to watch drama, but she's enjoying the drama. And something like that, you have it on your screen. Just go ahead, lock down your slots immediately. I mean, I've convinced you beyond doubt that this is going to work for you, right? So go ahead, lock down that slot immediately. Lock down the slot immediately. This is how to lock down your slot. Have you downloaded your meal plan? Tell me in the chat. Have you downloaded your meal plan? Have you downloaded your meal plan? All right, guys. I want to believe everybody has downloaded the meal plan. And that's it, guys. Thank you for joining me on this webinar tonight. I want to believe you got massive value. Give me feedback in the chat. How do you feel about tonight's webinar? Did you get value? Tell me in the chat. Tell me in the chat. I'll be glad to hear from you. Okay. On that note, thank you for joining me on this webinar. My name is Yetunde Laura, and I will see you in the Sustainable Weight Loss Blueprint program. Don't forget to lock down your discounted slots immediately before all of these bonuses get cleared, and you know all the discount also goes. So go ahead and take your discounted slots immediately. I'll see you in the Sustainable Weight Loss Blueprint program. Bye for now.